What's going on, workforce? Brian here, and today we've got Hell's Lid Dungeon Boss Guide done quick. The idea is to give you a good idea of what to expect in Hell's Lid with the 3 different bosses, so that way you can go in and have a good time and feel somewhat prepared. Now, Hell's Lid is unlocked via the main scenario quest as a side quest within the dungeon. It is a beautiful dungeon, and I really hope that you get to check this out and enjoy it. But without further ado, let's dive into the bosses. First up, we've got Auric Maru. He's a Cyclops. Now, you really can't see it from the front, but at the end of the day, he's got very Cyclops-like moves. So a 100-ton swing, which he's doing right now on the screen. This is very damaging and deadly, and no indicator, so you're going to get knocked back. It also happens a lot, so just be prepared as a tank to use this as a tank buster, or try to obviously avoid it when possible. Then at some point he's going to jump to a different party member in the list, obviously marked with the target indicator, and here's where he does his lava walk. It's very important you just run him around the edge of the ring and don't let him, I guess, puke up lava on you, for lack of a better word. So he does like to jump to various party members and do some swings, and in this case he'll put these little things down on the ground. I don't know if you saw those, but he will jump to those as well. And then he does this slashing damage attack, which he puts the target indicator down on the floor for you. Now, it was at this point that he'd like to rinse and repeat doing the lava walk, putting the things on the ground, dropping boulders every which way that you just want to try to avoid with the simple AoEs that they prepare. Spinning, slashing, dancing. This guy was a lot of fun, but I didn't find him too particularly difficult. Again, this is more like, think Cyclops and boulder monster lava thing. Either way, it's a fun fight. Hope you enjoy. So let's jump on to boss number 2. So boss number 2, Cameo Qi, is a snake-like fox Ninetales type monster and beast. Now, the thing to note is that it has a really strong, powerful tank buster with really no indicator. You can see right there, it reaches out, it kind of does this really big pull on its body, and it's quite devastating. It's got a lot of different moves here. It's circling up as a tail, and so basically you get the donut, and you don't have a lot of time to react. So when you see it circle up, either stack or run far away. Depending on your tank's positioning, that's going to have an impact one way or another. Now, he also likes to be able to do a raid wide or an arena wide half the screen. For the most part, this was really easy. He was always focusing on the tank. So positioning is key with this boss because you can easily see that he can do a lot of damage really quickly. Going down the line with a split down the middle, again an AoE indicator, you just need to dodge and avoid. Now, midway through the fight, he's going to do Whisper in the Wind, in which he's going to summon these wind currents, and then you have rotating tornadoes going around the arena. You want to burn down these adds as quickly as possible. And at this point, he's going to dart between the various tornadoes. Lots of little fire. He'll have the little line. So again, you just want to avoid this because he's going to continue that dart, and then he's going to put down kind of a meteor-style raid wide damage group thing. So he's going to pop in, damage goes out, you pick him back up. At this point, you pretty much have seen all of his moves. Watch for coils, watch for donuts, watch for wind, and I think you've got this fight. And the final boss of Hell's Lid, Gimpo, one of the 4 lords, one of the elder 4 lords in this case. Gimpo is a giant turtle, and he does a lot of different style water damage. You can see here with the various cross, lots of different abilities. Now, he's got a main mechanic. We're going to discuss it here in a minute, but pretty much he's going to do a lot of little target indicators, and you want to try to avoid as much of these AoEs as possible. A lot of them put a vulnerability down stack on you, and that it makes it really, really hard to stay alive and go from there. So what you're going to see here is he's going to put an indicator with various things on the floor. These are going to choose and mark which direction the water is going to flow. So you can see that I'm standing in it, and I get the vulnerability up debuff. That's not any good. To avoid this, the circle in which the area starts, you can map out where the damage is going through each piece of the step. So you just watch it move from place to place. So just be sure you're not standing in that in and of itself. So here, I haven't yet figured out what that is doing, so I'm going to take another nice piece of vulnerability and just watch it go from there. As the fight progresses, more and more of these hexagons are going to be targeted. And with that, what you're going to see is that it's going to move itself around the arena. So you want to try to look at the pattern and pick that up as quickly as possible. Now, some point around 40%, he's going to knock everybody back with a nice little water blast. With that knockback, what you're going to see is he's going to put up a shield. That shield is going to be very important to take down because you can see his Aether is going to be building and building and building. So you're going to want to take down his shield as quickly as possible. During this, the hexagons are going to light up. You're going to see that 4 hexagons light up and 2 don't. So you just want to make sure you're standing where the hexagons aren't being targeted. From here, just burn down the shield and he's going to do his ultimate move. So there's a damage check and a healing check here. The first time we did it, 1 DPS was down and we were not able to take down the shield with them being out for half of it. So if you are in a position where one of your DPSs is down, be sure to raise them as quickly as possible. No other real damage is going out besides this, so you just want to be ready to heal up right after he does his main move. From here, you've seen pretty much everything he has to throw at you. Just go ahead and keep tacking, keep DPSing. There really isn't too much complexity here. It's more about memorizing and looking at the patterns, making sure you're not taking unnecessary damage, and then at the end of the day, getting your win. So guys, let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Hopefully you're enjoying these dungeons as much as I am. Very happy for these 2 new dungeons in patch 4.2. But for Work to Game, my name's Brian. Thanks so much for watching, and we hope to see you in our next video. But until then, we hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the end screen credits with a dancing Goobboo. Thanks so much for watching this video. We hope you subscribe to the channel. You could do so by clicking somewhere on this screen with a face of these 2 gentlemen, and you could see me kind of sneaking around there. Yes, that's right. I'm your illustrious host, Chuck, mastermind of it all. These guys work for me. You should totally subscribe because I've got them working really, really hard. Yes. But anyway, I'm a good boss. Anyway, guys, I don't really know how to end this. I'm not really used to being on camera. Either way, subscribe. We hope you do. Otherwise, have a fantastic Goobboo day.